Hey everyone, we're looking at the heat map today, and you can see it looks kind of mixed here. But the QQQ was down 2% today, SPY down about 0.5%, and kind of overall red day. You can see that the oil prices went up about 2-3% today. That was near the end of the day when the United States revoked the oil sanctions for Iran. And I think they're doing strikes now, or they're about to, and this is because Iran attacked 3 commercial ships in the kind of Oman US-backed path of the Strait. So that situation is definitely not resolved and has not been close to resolved basically ever since it started. Iran has never kind of held up to their end of the bargain on that. And you can see stocks like this, which I've done videos on this one. On Battle, you can see that it's, had a big day today, at the end of the day especially, kind of reacting to that. I'm not saying that you should play this, but it's just kind of what happened. A lot of the semiconductors, really, I shouldn't say really took a hit. They were down, but you can see that near the end of the day here, they really kind of jumped back up. At one point down, 10-15% in the morning, then reacted. And I want to point out with a company like Micron, while this may look like a, massive green candle, super overvalued, whatever. One thing you got to remember is it still only has a forward P ratio of 6.5. So that's actually pretty cheap historically. Look at this. The industry average is 37 and this is at 21. So that's big. So I would say there's a lot of talks about AI bubble or whatever, whatnot. There's a difference between a company like this with a forward P ratio of 6.5, which I dare say is undervalued, and a company like this one, where you're looking at a forward P ratio of 93. And last fiscal year was 75. So there's a difference between those two companies. Same with this one. SanDisk right here, look at this forward P ratio of 8.3. So it's like, for me at least, I always stay focused on that, of what's the valuation compared to how much money they're making, and whatnot. And so these companies, while they did, speaking for the semiconductors, while they did have a kind of a rough morning, they recovered fairly well, and that doesn't surprise me. And I think that people will probably keep buying the dip as long as they're making money like this, because that's big money. But you're always gonna have other kind of related AI trades where you look at these PE ratios and you're kind of like, is that really, is this bubbly? So, just kind of thoughts on that, on kind of what happened in the market today. As for me, stocks that I'm most interested in right now are the uranium nuclear play, besides Adobe, of course, which I did a video a while ago that I'm in that. I got it about $200, and I'm still in it, and I don't check it frequently. I'm waiting for the CEO and CFO catalyst, which will happen. And I'm also waiting for the monthly active users freemium kind of conversion, which they have massive MAU growth, monthly active user growth, and just a matter of time. So, but with that, I have been looking at these uranium guys. URG is a really good one, I think, right now. UEC is another uranium miner. The reason why I like both of these guys is they have active uranium mines. UEC even has a stockpile of uranium, and I like active mines ready to go. I think that the data, I think I heard a statistic today that the amount of spending on data centers is more than several generations in the past combined. Just massive spending on, I don't know if that's inflation adjusted, but massive spending on data centers, and the way they're going to power that is with small nuclear reactors powered with uranium. So UEC and URG. And then I also like SMR, which is a little more speculative because it is not active, does not have active power plants, but it is likely to receive contracts from these big companies building the data centers to build these reactors that will power the data centers. So these are the ones that I think are most interesting. That's probably what I'll name the video. But these SMR, and I've done videos on all three of these in the past: SMR, UEC, and URG. And so if you are interested, you can go back and look at those. And I think that they're all super interesting plays, especially at these prices. So that's kind of my recap for today, and I will see you guys in the next.